Yo, what is going on with my frames? Holy shit, dude. There we go. Hey, Golden, how's it going? Alright, my stream connection should be stable now. Have you seen the gameplay trailer for Crimson Desert? No, I've not. Put it in Discord if you're there. If you put it in Discord, I'll check it out. You put it afterwards. What's up, Nim? Hey, Chancellor. Amber. Have I played Wolong? Yeah, I have. I played it. I'm someone who loves parry-based combat games. Keeping that in mind, would I recommend Wolong? Yeah, Wolong has that with Deflect. You might, if you're really a big fan of parrying being a big part of your gameplay, Wolong I think will work. I think Rise of the Ronin might be better though, for that. It's all about like the clashing of swords in Rise of the Ronin. So, it's very satisfying. So yeah, I liked Wolong, I think it was cool, but I think you might like Rise of the Ronin more. But yeah, give Wolong a shot. I don't know if there's a demo for it. I know there's a demo for Rise of the Ronin on PS5. So Crimson Desert has interesting combat. They said it'll be something like a fighting game with combos and such. Cool. Hey, Wizard. Yeah, Rise of the Ronin's really fun. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy Wolong too. There's a heavy emphasis on the deflect. Oh, Wizard, I didn't ban you. Yeah, the Axe's flash attack is very slow. But it actually works better than people might expect. Like here. Contrast that to say... Yeah, it's not bad, but definitely a little hard to land, yeah. Okay, so question from Dynamic Duke. Just hit Dream of the Demon in Nioh 2, only level 190. Getting my butt kicked because all the missions are at least 250 or so. Any advice? I guess it's time for me to get a build. Yes. Yes. Dream of the Demon is when you want to start getting a build, for sure. One other thing you can do is, if you want a quick damage boost, start trying to apply Confusion. Confusion is when you basically have two different elemental debuffs on a target. And then what can happen is then you get a 50% damage boost. So I have Corruption on right now. If I put Fire on, I'm going to do a lot more damage. So if you use your elements together, it's easily a 50% damage boost. If you happen to apply Confusion with water as one of the elements, it's in total a 70% damage boost. You have a nice Corruption sword? Alright, so if you're using Corruption, try using different elements. Try water. Try any of the other ones. Not Purity though, because Purity will conflict. But anything else will work. So yeah, water works. You can try fire, lightning, or if you have access to all the elements, you're in really good shape. Yeah, lightning will slow them down, fire does damage over time, and water will make them do extra damage, or make them take extra damage. Can I play with more Tate Ibushi Soul Core today? Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, Lucky. Doing swords with dual sword secondary. Hey, Wilder. Yeah. Yeah, I totally can. And you don't necessarily have to max out more more magic or access to elements. You absolutely can. And I'm not saying don't. Because, of course, Ormia magic has amazing things like Fire Familiar Talisman. So you can just, like, casually walk around and inflict fire. Right, you could even do the same with water. Walk around with a Water Familiar Talisman as you are using your weapons. Corruption. Great. But other things you can do as well just involve using different soul cores. So for example, really easy access is just using Maelstrom Oni B. And anytime you're using your weapon, you can just coat it with water. And there are many other elemental soul cores you can use to get you access to that effect. It's one of the reasons why I don't really need to build for damage, is because I just use soul cores. Variety of them, and I'm in good shape. Have y'all found any fun ways to use the Shikigami? I've seen people item cancel with those. And then like use Kusarigama to like pull a target into the Shikigami, so it can be kind of fun. Amber, you're saying, dude, the flash attack for the Odachi does so much key damage on blocking human opponents. It's actually kind of disgusting in a good way, of course, yeah. Odachi is like, I think, arguably one of the most anti-human weapons in the game. It packs so much punch. Odachi and Fist is hilarious. Odachi Tonfa is silly too. Odachi is just really good for like, oh hey, you're blocking? Well, now you're gonna get punished by this big-ass sword. Finally memorize Odachi's moveset and key pulse timings. I thought that level of familiarity with your weapon wouldn't make that much of a difference, but oh boy, it does. Yeah! Yeah, it really does. Can you make a side-by-side video showing on one side optimal Nioh 2 gameplay, using all mechanics properly, while on the other it's just mid-stance quick attack spam and the occasional burst counter? I suppose I could. The question is, why would I make that though? Like, what purpose would it serve that already isn't available on the web, for example? I'm just asking. Because one thing I usually do if people want to understand my gameplay is I'll usually just be like, here's Nioh 2 developer gameplay and here's mine. And I usually show that not to like... Well, here's the thing. When it comes to optimal way to play, I'm going to be very upfront. I don't play optimally. Optimal, what does optimal even mean? Like, I think many people could make the argument that I'm if anything, I'm playing suboptimally, because my damage is, all things considered, pretty shit for most people. So utilizing all mechanics, no, optimal does not mean to play the Gaki Soul Core. So, I don't usually try to showcase the side-by-side stuff, because, truth be told, most people already will play without using a lot of mechanics, so if they just see something that utilizes a lot in the first place, I think in the back of their mind they understand, whoa, this is different. And that's all I'm trying to showcase, is just, hey, it's different. Not that people have to play this way or don't have to play this way. It's just like, here's another way to play. If you like it, join me. If not, it's all up to you. I like to showcase differences as opposed to having any judgments based on those differences. Like, I don't want to, like, even put my brain towards paying attention to, like, oh, people want to, like, the mid-stance stuff. For example, I play the mid-stance stuff. I'm willing to rag on myself, but I don't want to rag on other people. Or even give a hint about that. So, like... All I'm saying, I'm only saying this because I need more of a reason to be convinced to make that type of video. Not because I'm trying to dismiss your stuff, just to be very clear. Because I need more convincing, so convince me. Convince me on the value that it could bring. Getting a phone call, hold on. Okay. I just think it's a shame that people still play these games like a Souls game. Dodge, hit a few times, pull back, repeat. Most people say the game's bosses are sponges because they play like this. Well, yes, I understand that very well. I do. Like, I used to focus on that, but I'm gonna be very honest. If that's how someone wants to engage with the game, go ahead. If they don't, like, my job is just to say, hey, here's a different way of playing. If you want to try it, go for it. Go. I'm here. If not, and you want to play it that same way, you are free to do so. And you are free to generate whatever opinions you want to have about it. I'm not gonna, I don't even engage with that anymore. Now, for Nioh's identity being considered different from Souls-like, it's not really my responsibility. That's Team Ninja's. If they want to make money and they want to differentiate themselves, it's on them. I can only be at best supportive. So I'm just going to keep focusing on creatively expressing how I enjoy Nioh, what I enjoy about it, and putting out videos that showcase that. Now, what's happened is there's that one video I have, the most popular one on my channel, where people who've played Nioh were like, dude, I don't even know what the fuck is going on, but I know this is crazy and I want to like tap into it. So I put my stuff out there to get people curious, and then I show them that, like, hey, I can do this. Not only can I do this, but I can teach you how to do it if you want to learn. If you're curious about it, join my channel. And that's all I focus on. I'm not responsible for changing Nioh's identity from being considered a Souls-like. Like, I tried to go in that direction early on, almost like begging and pleading people to see it differently, and it just never worked. And it sucked to do. If someone doesn't even want to be open-minded about some new things, I'm not gonna be able to change their mind. So what I could do instead is I just keep putting out stuff that's different and stuff that I enjoy and stuff that's creative, and it's up to them to decide if they want to take a closer look, if they want to be curious. My statement towards my way of trying to dispel the narrative that Nioh is a Souls-like is by showing gameplay without any comparisons, just this whole like entire dimension of just like, oh my gosh, this game could be played this way. And I do that because I had that experience as well, which was I did play Nioh 1 as just mid-stance flowing shadow spam for fucking ever. And you know, it was cool to beat the bosses, and I felt like pretty cool. But then I saw another Twitch streamer playing the game and using all the different moves, and I was just like, I'm like, dude, he's pulling it off. And I was like, whoa, like, he makes it look really good. I don't know what's happening, but I want to learn that. That looks fun, dude. Then it started to drop my whole, like, gotta play optimal and perfectly with damage and kill the boss really quickly, towards, like, dude, I just want to learn the game more. And I had a lot more fun, as opposed to some bizarre psychological need to feel like I was capable in a video game. So I got curious, and my channel has gone in that direction ever since. Except the first 1,000 hours of Nioh 2. Where again, I fell into the same trap of like just doing things in one dimension. And then what started to make my channel very, very different is when I just started to get back in touch with that sense of creativity, that exploration, that fun factor. And when I was just trying to, and this is a, and by the way, this is a radical concept that took me years to learn, okay? I learned through all the many years, you know what I should do with my video games? Fucking have fun with them! Wow! Having fun in video games! Who would have thought? So that's what I try to do. Yeah, I know, Wizard. I need to go on a world tour sharing my revelation. Video games, you know what you do with video games, guys? They're entertainment. You try to have fun with them. Radical concept. Like, oh yeah, oh my god. Video games. Wait, you know what I just realized? Video games are games. Games are things you play. Oh, you have to play? You gotta have... Playing is to have fun? Oh my god. I only realized that after 30 plus years of living, bro. Wow. So for me, the issue is less about whether someone, so like the whole like people, like Souls fans are not a monolith. Social media will give the impression that it is a monolith, but I know it's not a monolith. I'm sure many people here actually do enjoy FromSoft titles. I actually respect the shit out of them as a studio. They do make really cool games. The games I don't enjoy as much as Team Ninja's, but it's not to say FromSoft is bad. I'm like, no, they make cool games. Like, objectively speaking, well, maybe not objectively, but in my opinion, I'm like, dude, those are really high quality games. They're really cool games. They're quite transformative in nature. I'm glad they exist. I'm glad many people can enjoy them. Now, what social media will do, because of the nature of social media, because of the people who will be on social media, who are very vocal on social media, it'll give this appearance that, oh, this is the only opinion I see, and it's so, like, intense in this one area. So the echo chambering, as you're putting it, gets so strong, so then people then can naturally think, like, this is an accurate sample, an accurate representation of people think. Right. And I'm like, no, like, you know what I imagine most normal people do? They'll be like, yo, man, check out this really challenging game that looks really fucking cool. And it's really hard, but, like, it's pretty satisfying, bro. It's called Elden Ring. And it came out with an expansion pack. You should check it out, man. And then their friend checks it out. That's about it. Or, oh, man, you know, I really like Nioh. It's like this really cool, like, it's made by the people who made Ninja Gaiden. And, like, I don't really know how to describe it. But, like, yo, check this shit out. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but here, check this out. Like, it looks really cool. You're, like, fighting demons. You're fighting, like, samurai, like, history type shit. And, like, you can do some really cool things. It's kind of fun. And, dude, we can play co-op. Play a co-op together? Yeah, man. It's fun. Like, we can make, like, cool builds, or if you want, like, combo and shit, we can do that together. Yeah, it'll be hype. Alright, sweet. Let's play. I imagine most interactions are like that, as opposed to like, no man, here's the absolute specific detail of this little thing and that little thing, and if you don't like it this way, then like you are the reason that video game likes are bad, and like, oh my god. I'm just like, bro, I don't, like, me, I don't even give a shit about that. I'm like, is the game fun? Check, I play. Does it match my definition of fun? Great, I'll play it. Okay. Alright, Wilder, I have to catch... Alright, I need to catch up on chat, because I went full rant mode. Okay. Nearly 15 minutes ago, Golden Seed was saying hatchets have been so much fun when I gave it a second chance. Yeah, hatchets are fun. They're so fun. I love them. So Wilder said about 15 minutes ago, I feel one with the sword now. Ooh, like it's part of my controller. The exercise I did was fight warrior 3 times with light attack only, and then 3 times with heavy attack only. Repeat for each stance. Nice! I'm glad you're getting a hang of it. So Amber and Solitas are saying some great things. So one thing I want to add. So Amber is saying, why is it such an issue how one plays a video game? I don't care how people play games. Enjoy it. Have your fun. You want to play Nioh 2 or Nioh 3 in the most build-like way? Please do so if that is enjoyable. I encourage it. In fact, I will give you stuff and try to point you in the direction of all the build space stuff. And the channel is about like not so much build stuff. The only thing that gets to me, or that did used to get to me, is that when people are like, it's only build-based way. That's it. And everything else is trash. I'm like, why are you placing this fucking judgment on how people play? Who cares? Just have fun. Wow. Right? Now, if someone is like, hey, I'm playing this way and Nioh's trash, like, well, it'll get to me if someone is saying, hey, this is trash because I don't understand it. And I'm like, dude, just understand it first, and then if you think it's trash after that, fine. That's fine. Just understand what you're working with. I just get frustrated when I see people, like, just being so damn dismissive of something when they have no clue how to work with it. This isn't like a sentiment that's reserved for FromSoft, vocalized, very vocal, annoying fans. It's like this universal thing I've seen across many like vocal, annoying fandoms. In like Ninja Gaiden. Even in Nioh. You're dismissive of Gaki? Yes, because I understand how fucking trash it is. Okay, end of story there. Early game Nioh tricks you into thinking it's going to be a Souls-like, and then I think Nioh 3 is not much like that, which is good, yeah. Rise of the Ronin versus Nioh 3 in a few words. Nioh 3 is taking the lessons learned from Rise of the Ronin and making it a million times better. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm right there with you, Lucky. I don't want Nioh fans to litigate how people play, even if it's for style reasons. Seriously, if you are playing Nioh, play it how you want, that's fun. You have fun. And guess what? Nioh 3 will provide. You want to play the build-based way? Go ahead. You want to play the style-based way? Go ahead. You want to do a mix of the two? Go ahead. You want to play with friends? Go ahead. I like Nioh for that. I like how inclusive it is. I don't want people to feel forced and like not enjoy the game a certain way. I would want them to be encouraged to try something different. Nioh being accessible, great. If someone wants to like one-shot shit, like, I don't know, one-shotting might be a bit extreme. But if they want to like lean on a build, go ahead. All I ask is that not like trash someone else who's doing something a different way for their own sense of enjoyment. Like, it's just video games, dude. Obviously, overgeneralizing is a bad thing. FromSoft make bangers, but hearing for the 100th time that Dark Souls 3 is the pinnacle of combat. Yeah. Yeah, I know. When people like... It's one thing if someone's like, hey, it's the pinnacle of combat to me. I'm like, alright, yeah, fair. That's fine. I'm like, it is the pinnacle of combat for you. There is nothing for me to argue with there. Now, if you say it is objectively the pinnacle of combat, then I'm like, bruh, this is a subjective issue. Like, and then they're like, no, you have to believe my opinion. You have to agree with me. You have no choice. If you don't agree with it, then you are insert reason why games are bad and bullshit. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Your whole attitude is why I don't want to deal with this shit. That gets irritating. As someone who kind of understood the flow of Nioh as a noob and really put time and effort to get a good idea of the combat of enemies, I get where people are coming from with Nioh's Souls-like it tries to be. And that's fine. Like, I treated the first Nioh the same way. I didn't really dabble into it. But I wasn't dismissing. The one key difference is I wasn't dismissive of the other things. I recognized, I'm like, I don't know how to work this shit. But once I saw someone who was playing it very differently, I'm like, okay, that looks cool. I want to do that. So for me, it's more about just being open-minded. Rather than like any of this tit-for-tat stupidity. Every hard game has a, I get it now? Yeah, and that's fun. Yo, Last to Load's... I wish, actually, in Nioh 1, I watched Last to Load's gameplay. That would have blown my mind. But I didn't. I was on Twitch. I was not on YouTube. It's like Sanada Yukimura stuff. I was just watching it yesterday. I'm like, yeah, that's hype. That's very hype. Even though Nioh combat isn't Souls-like in the least, it markets itself as one heavily, and Team Ninja want people to see it as a Souls-like, so when someone calls it that, I don't bother to correct them. Right. Like I said, it's Team Ninja's job to differentiate their game. What FromSoft games have I played? I think I've only played 2. Bloodborne and Sekiro. But yeah. I don't want to deal with toxic fandoms. It's irritating. It's just... It'll go fucking nowhere. You're gonna get shitty takes all the time. You're gonna get nastiness. And it's just because it's toxic. I don't want to deal with toxic shit, dude. I'm just like... I want to have fun. I will focus on fun. I'm not focusing on toxic. I'm focusing on fun and creativity and enjoyment. You got a fucking problem with that? That is your problem, not mine. Poofers, Nioh 2 fun is not playing the game. Exactly. Look how much fun I'm having. Top tier game. I just sit in a menu and I do nothing. Even that depends on how you define Souls-like combat to be. For a lot of people, that's just taking a lot of damage and your heal being slow. Yeah, so... I could just go in circles talking to people about it, which is why I don't. Because rather than get caught up in all that shit, I just do cool things. Agree. On one hand, they complain about devs not creating anything new and refreshing. On the other hand, they want to dictate how previous games have to be as their favorite game, or have to be as their previous favorite game. Yeah, no. I'm curious if there are any other arachnophobes here, and if y'all find the spiders in Nioh intolerable in that regard. Oh my gosh, I'm not even arachnophobic. Holy shit, the spiders would like make me jump. I remember like the first level with Jorogumo. I was just like casually looting, all of a sudden spider drops down. I'm like, holy fuck, dude! Like, it scared the shit out of me. Terrifying. Is this a Gaki free zone? It should be. Poofer, perhaps you could be more open-minded to the Nioh Soulcore. Nioh, I love the concept of it. It's just the hitboxes of it are a little weak. So it most of the time I've used it, I'll hit like two of the 8 or 9 lightning beams it has. It's just very hard to hit with. It's very powerful when multiple hits occur, but for all intents and purposes, I'm just like, yo, just use Yomi. Yomi's easier to use and works overall better. But I did wish Nioh was like a really solid lightning nuke, because that works. Just big ol' lightning nuke. Doom Eternal has the best video game combat system of all time by far and isn't even close, objectively. Nioh as a Soulcore, again, it just boils down to the hitbox. That's it. It's just a hitbox issue. Who never cooked the Nioh Soulcore, I love it. Souls-like games are like knowledge-based rhythm games. You learn the enemy, you learn the timing, so it isn't actually skill-based, it's knowledge-based, but that's okay, there's a timing part. I'll be very honest, I don't really... like, I know people will say, hey, streamer, you have a lot of skill when it comes to the game. I don't care for that. I'm just like, okay, cool. Just straight up. Skill-based or now skill-based? My focus is like fun. A lot of my gameplay in Nioh is actually heavily knowledge-based. I'm not reacting in the moment. I'm usually predicting things and then planning things. That Soulcore is Nioh. Yeah, that one's pretty wild. The meta is just what you enjoyed using the most. I love that, yeah. Yeah, I know I have skill in this game, but I get no sense of pride from it. For me, what I enjoy in Nioh is when I can pull off something and get away. Pull off something incredibly risky and just barely get away with it. Or I make like a new discovery, like a cool little extra combo. That's fun. I'm like, oh, cool. I could use death from above to like avoid a sweep attack from Shuten Doji that I didn't think was possible. Or oh, Shuten Doji's doing this crazy 3 hits and I can use changing ways to avoid the last one and it looks cool. Or oh, Shuten Doji's falling on the ground. This is a perfect moment for me to do a call to herd. Or check out this cool sequence of things, just like this nice flow. It looks really cool. That's what I like. So that's pretty fun for me. I love how in Nioh 3 Wheel Monk uses a horizontal charge attack so you can jump over it. See, I never tried that. I didn't actually try to jump over it. Like, I barely tapped into the jump. Really need to be honest. That could be so fun. Wilder, go ahead unsub. My entire channel, y'all can unsub. Over that. Do not give a remote fuck. What do I think is the most rated Underrated guardian spirit. Ooh. Let's see. I like Hirohami. Let's see. I think Baku gets a lot of hype. Oh yeah, Janomecho. I think O is a pretty cool one for the life recovery and Amrita absorption. That's pretty handy. What do I think of dual sword mains? They're having fun, great. I just don't enjoy. I don't think anything about them. I'm focusing on dual swords themselves, in which I find dual swords boring. Alright, I think Sirsha is one of the most underrated guardian spirits. Why? Because its guardian spirit skill will give you like, I think it's nearly 200-300% Amrita gauge charge. So you can get back in Yokai Shift very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. So yeah, Yokai Shift, super fun with this. Would I use her for a Yokai Shift build? 100%. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you can basically get in Yokai Shift and like... I think I've done it in like... Once I ran out, it's like I got back into Yokai Shift in like less than 10 seconds. Because I would just use like Sacred Bird Cry and then hit like a few targets with it. And then it's just like all the Amrita filled me back up. I'm like, this is silly. I think other ones include Rokugezo. I think this one's pretty spicy too. Because of Anima Boneless Timely Guard. That is a lot of Anima. Just block the right time, you get 3 Anima back. Yeah. Pair that with Aberrant Soldier. I can get easily 5.6 Anima back from blocking. That's wild. I think Shirohami is also awesome because you can imbue poison on your yokai abilities. I like it a lot. It's great for Magatsu Warrior. It's great for Karaoke. Just apply poison. I think Kagewani is also really good too for the life drain yokai ability hit. Like, that's legit. It's really good. Thoughts on Hakataku? I think it's really cool. I mean, that's really powerful Phantom, like, that's a 20% damage boost to purple soul cores. That's pretty wild. Its Guardian Spirit skills is big ball of thunder or of lightning or whatever, and it staggers. That's like legit. I saw you demonstrate the spider at one point and how it just lets yokai abilities like Karaoke become paralysis shots. Yeah. Itokori is another great one. I don't use Itokori. It's ridiculous for imbuing paralysis and yokai abilities. I just don't want to paralyze enemies that often, so there's that. But like, it's pretty wild. Nightmare Bringer works with it. So it's kind of funny when that happens. I have a lot of summon-based cores. I lack? A ton of area of effect. Quick hitters. Yeah, whatever. Let's just test this out. Hope that answers your question. I haven't done this one in a while. Why not? Panther, you know that's not happening, right? Oh, we got a purple up there? Okay. Oh, it's a Fuki. I did not know that. I thought it was a Karaoke. I don't think I fought that one before. Alright, Purple Fuki, this is new. I do wish they find a new way to showcase enhanced enemies other than purple and red. I would agree. Like, it's obvious, but I don't know if it's that cool. You were a minute 40 behind, damn. Yeah, Purple Fuki is very challenging. You like the player kill counter? I know, it's like 15,000 died to a Blood Edge demon. Obliterated. A yellow colored enhanced Gaki around the corner. What? No, no, no. Just no. I'm done. Oh, my face. Anything to do with Gaki I do not like. One thing I didn't like about Nioh 3's demo was the after image effect so opaque. It was a little hard to see. I'm going to attribute that to them needing a bit more development time to make it all look good. But yeah, just definitely have to see. Cancel, no. Skeleton Warrior got the headshot. It's the first time I did that with Dragon Dance on an enemy. Ooh, that hurt. Daidara Bochi is a cool soul core? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Nope, I want to trip you. Come here. So stupid. Alright, well, dead enemy is dead. Poor enemy. Yasha can easily be a boss. Yeah, she's quite challenging, isn't she? Come on. This is gonna be frustrating. I'm gonna switch my weapons. Yeah, the boss can be body swap looped, but that's gonna bore me to death. He's just gonna block everything and then out of nowhere do one burst attack, so... I'm just gonna try to beat him to a pulp. Ah, mistake. Just a tad too late. No, Ninja Gaki, stop. Very boring. Just use Odachi. I didn't even have to use fists. Nah, I don't want to do this level. Yeah, if you apply it, yeah, you're right. Apply any pressure at all, he folds. And then he's like, I'm gonna block everything. And you're like, okay, I'll just... whatever. Oh shit. Damn. Whew, we went from 0 to 100. Legit. Oh shit. This boss I have to take seriously, which makes it so much more fun. Damn. No. Chancellor, stop. Oh, that actually... Damn it. Yes. What? Mangoes? I'm so confused. What is happening? Shit! Oh no, I held triangle. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. That's really cool though. I didn't know that. Cool. Interesting. Okay, so that whole triangle is very sensitive. Okay, cool to know. Intense fight! Thank God I had some area of effect things. Nah. Alright, I don't know what this Gaki mango shit is happening, but I'm done. I'm retired. Ooh, Tsuchigomon. Alright. Everything's okay. No! Thought I could get away with that. I was wrong. Oof. Get oof. This is pretty devastating. Even though he's like a big spider, it's an uncomfortable fight no matter what. Ooh, DLC 3 level. We'll do it. It's an uncomfortable fight like no matter what. Like you saw me get destroyed. But I think I don't associate Sochigumo with the spider as much as like half human, half spider. He's one of the easier bosses. He can be if you know how to avoid most of his aggression. If you don't know how to deal with it, he will destroy you. The small spiders, yeah, small spiders suck. I hate the like larger spiders too. Ah! Hate those spiders. Those things can die in a fire. The stream is giving me some necessary exposure therapy, yeah. A little exposure goes a long way, just a little bit. Seeing these spiders die is very nice. It helps to have that like controlled environment where you're like, okay, I can slowly work my way up and I'll be fine. At least Nioh doesn't have roach enemies. Yet. I think this level's beautiful. I love like the like nice colors they actually have for once. Not always like dark and dreary and shit like that. He marks you with this curse. If the curse goes to completion, then you have 1 health left. That's it. You'll go down to 1 health. Oh, I think it's amazing too. I think it's very pretty. Chancellor, I'm ignoring you. Who shot me? Who shot me over there? Man! Oh. What yokai ability delivers the most ki? You mean gives it back to you? Or deletes enemies' ki the most? Gozuki, no, it's like the one who depletes the enemy's ki the most. It's either 9 anima version of Magatsu Warrior, or it is Giant Toad. Alright, I better finish up real quick. Actually, I need to go. I got like 10 minutes, so I'll have to do this another time. Not gonna kill everything. Oh well. What do you mean, no? I have to go. No, not a gaki lunch. Shit. Ah, I didn't do it fast. I was expecting a faster version. Shit. No, I just have to go for like dinner and stuff like that. Not gawky lunch, what the hell? I gotta lock in. Too late. Jordan is correct. No, not gawky food. I'm eating food. I think I'm gonna get some dosa. Some Indian food. It's called dosa. It's a South Indian thing. You hit a one shot? Okay, this is gonna be hard. Okay, I gotta switch weapons. This is just gonna take too long. Damn it! God damn it, dude. Oh my god. Alright, let me make this as easy for myself as possible. Shit, I tried to parry. Yeah, Tateyobushi is very powerful. Alright guys, I'm in a bit of a rush. Damn it, I need to dodge more. Alright, I just gotta get going like right away. So one boss, then I gotta bounce. Juthin Doji is not a boss that I want to have to rush. I like to take my time, but I can't. This is the final floor, let's just beat it and be done. Yatsuno Kami, alright. Close enough. Alright, time to go. Yeah, Yatsuno Kami was very difficult the first time around. I remember I really struggled with it too, with like all of the snakes, the little snakes, the poison stuff. Eventually, you know, like all other players, I kind of learned the boss, how to deal with it. And then now just get that snake absolutely destroyed. Did Yatsu just whiff an attack and still hit me? One of the little snakes hit me. It wasn't Yatsuno Kami itself. Well, alright, that's gonna be it, guys. Hopefully... yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, for being here. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Take care, and see ya!